This account displays two brothers who had two different occupations. One was a farmer, the other a herdsman. Neither occupation was considered above the other in terms of honor, prestige, or even righteousness. Both were good jobs. What was different about these two men was the fact that their hearts were different. Their hearts as it dealt with God. And we saw how evident the differences in their hearts when it came to time to give. And by the way, there was no structured time to say at the top of the month. There's nothing in the scripture that points out something like that. These two men just decided to give an offering to God. Cain, being a farmer, brought, as the scripture tells us, some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. Abel brought fat portions and some from the firstborn of his flock. Watch the difference now in the gifts. It's not the type of gift, it's the heart behind the gift. Cain brought some of the fruit. Not the first of the harvest, not the ripest, not the juiciest, not the most, the largest or the most succulent. He just brought whatever he can bring. Watch the contrast. Abel brought some of the firstborn and of the fat portions. I want you to look behind the gift to see what's there. What you see behind the gift is the heart. And when you think about someone who's going to give of the firstborn of his stock, it means that he thought about what he was going to give before the flock even gave birth to new ones. It was anticipated, it was planned, it was a forethought, it was intentional. And all that, God then deemed, I must show Abel favor, kindness, because of how he puts me first. And he gave me of the fat portions, the nice plump ones, which shows I am important to Abel. Cain, on the other hand, did not bring of the first fruits or the ripest or even the first of the harvest. He didn't. He just brought some of the fruits of the first. As the scripture says in verse 3, in the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits, not even of the first of the harvest or the juiciest. You ever go to the produce section in the supermarket and you're trying to pick out which fruit looks the freshest, which looks the juiciest? And if you're like me, I get stumped when I look at the cantaloupes. I don't know. And so I do like what they tell me to do on television. They say, pluck it, pluck it, pluck it. And so here I'm plucking it. I don't know what I'm plucking for, but I'm plucking it anyway. I'm trying to act like I'm smart in the produce section to buy the one that tastes good. I'm plucking this thing, but I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm plucking it. And then I pick one up anyway out of frustration. That's the one I'm getting. There was no kind of plucking here for Cain. He just, in a slipshod afterthought way, let's just give God something. And when he did that, what he did not know was God was assessing hearts behind gifts. Tithing starts in the heart.